Welcome to Math 190. We have a question in board. One number is 3 times another, and the sum of their reciprocals is 2. Find the number. First of all, what you want to do is assign variables for each of the numbers. Let's say x and y. Now the question says one number is 3 times the other. So x could be 3 times y, which means x is equal to 3y. The second part of the question says the sum of their reciprocals is 2. What I mean by reciprocal, it means 1 over something. It could be any number. So therefore, the sum of the reciprocals, 1 over x, sum which means plus 1 over y equals 2. By the way, let's call this equation 1 and call this equation 2. Equation 1 and then equation 2. From equation 1, we see that x is equal to 3y. If we put this in place of this x, we should have 1 over 3y plus 1 over y equal 2. Now from this, you can easily solve this equation because the variables is just 1. We only have y. So using the LCM, this is 3y. This divided by this is 1. Times 1 is 1. 3y divided by y is 3. Times 1 is 1. It's 3, sorry. Equal 2. Now you have 1 plus 3 divided by 3y equal 2. This would give 4 over 3y equals 2. You can just easily cross multiply. This would be 4 equal 2 times 3y is 6y. Now from here, what you want to do is find y. So you just easily divide by 6. This will go, and then now you have y equal 4 over 6. Now this, you could do it like this, but it's much easier to divide through. 4 over 6 could be equal to 2 over 3 by just dividing each of them by 2. Now y is equal to 2 over 3. This is your value for y. You could just easily put this equation, let's call this an equation. You just easily put this equation into the first one to find x. So you have x equals 3 times this y, but instead of this y, you replace it with 2 over 3. This 3 cancels out, so you just have x equal to 2. Now you have the value for y, and we have the value for x. Notice you can easily check if your answer is right. You put the values in this equation to see if you have 2. You have 1 over 2, that's for the x, plus 1 over 2 over 3, and that's for y, equal 2. Now this, I know this looks complicated, but what happens here is the 3 multiplies this 1, the top part. So then you have 1 over 2 plus 3 over 2. When you solve it using the LCM, you should have 2, 1 plus 3. When you solve this, you should have 2, which confirms this equation. So your final answer is y equal 2 over 3 and x equal 2. Thank you.